Y'all, I am so mad. My blood pressure is sky high. I feel like I'm going to have a stroke. Listen to this car. I'm going to put it in drive. Hear it? It's just shaking and vibrating and making all kinds of noise. It's ridiculous. Oh, and look at this. Look what has appeared. See that? The check engine light is back on. And then this morning when I was driving to Jill's over here, the little oil lantern thing came on. So I'm thinking, how can it be no oil? Let me turn this back around. How can it be no oil? He just changed the oil. So I went out and raised the hood, which was almost impossible for me to do because of my bad shoulder. So I managed to get it raised with my left hand, but I couldn't hold it up and remove the dipstick at the same time. So I just stuck my head underneath the hood and held it up with the top of my head and smashed my glasses. They fell off, but they didn't break, thank goodness. So I got the dipstick out and wiped it off and looked at it, and I put it back in, and there's not a drop of oil in it. None. So I put 2 quarts of oil in it, and I hadn't even checked it since I put the 2 quarts in. I mean, he changed the oil. I paid for an oil change, and there's no way it could be empty. There's no oil on my parking spot. There's no oil on Jill's driveway. And I can't just take it back, and I'm so mad right now I can't take it back to him anyway. I mean, I checked him out. I checked the Google reviews, and he seemed like an honest, dependable guy. I mean, maybe it's just a fluke that he didn't fix everything. And it's doing the very same thing that it did before. I paid the extra $155. For the, $185. Remember, he did all that work. I think it was $11.55, and then it, wouldn't start again after the engine got hot. So I took it back and I paid another $185 for the crankshaft sensor. So then it drove fine. It did fine for about 2 or 3 days, and then the other day when I was at Jill's, I had driven over there, so of course the engine was hot. And then when I went to leave, it wouldn't start. And then I had to wait about 30 more minutes for the engine to cool off completely. I'm just worn to a frazzle. So I babysat today, but Nella came to relieve me because Issa is going to be in a Taekwondo tournament tomorrow, and it's going to last for 5 hours. And Husani doesn't want to take Ife, and I don't want her to go. And even though I'm in pain, I'm hurting, I don't feel like babysitting, I told Jill, I said, I will come take care of her. I said, I love her too much to make her have to go to that Taekwondo tournament and stand around and go from building to building. It's at a college in Queens. And, I don't want her to be subjected to that. So after my shoulder was hurting me so badly, Jill called Nella, and Nella is retired now, but she still has the same part-time job that she's always had, that she combined with her full-time job. So Nella agreed to come today and relieve me, and then spend the night and take care of Ife tomorrow. I'm just worn to a frazzle. I'm exhausted. I'm angry. I'm so mad. I feel like I could have a stroke. It's just, when you're female and you're dealing with men, and, you really don't know a lot about machinery and automobiles and all of that, and they do take advantage of women. There's no way that he would have done all this work and charged all that money, and then the same thing happened, and the oil be completely empty if it were a man. I don't even want to deal with him, and I'm upset too because I made that appointment. Y'all, I had to come to Dairy Queen. I've got to get some relief from this stress. I can't take a Xanax. I can't take an Ativan or anything for my nerves. So I'm just going to eat this Butterfinger Blizzard. I wish y'all were here to enjoy it with me. I need a husband. I need somebody to take care of me and help me navigate life. I'm just so tired of doing it on my own. I've been divorced since I was 40 years old. What was I going to say? This is so good. So anyway, when I go to the doctor, it's a $15 copay. And it's been that ever since I got this health insurance coverage. But remember, they changed it this year. It's a new VIP program, and I paid more for it. I was paying $12.50 a month for the coverage. Which included dental. And then this new VIP is $51 a month, and it includes dental. And the exams and the cleaning twice a year is free. And then it also has that Silver Sneakers program, which I have not partaken in yet. Got a mouthful of Butterfinger Blizzard and talking about the Silver Sneakers program. Oh, Lord, I'm messed up, y'all. And it's got hearing aids and eyeglasses once a year. Eyeglass exam and eyeglasses. So it's worth it, $51 a month. I'm not complaining about it. But I made the appointment for Wednesday, which is the 19th, I think. And I'm happy with that. It was so hard to even get an appointment. So then I was given the appointment maker my insurance info, and I looked on there and it says specialist $60. I didn't know. I mean, I don't have $60. I won't have it until I get my YouTube paycheck on Friday. It just never ends. I'm just so disgusted and disillusioned and depressed and so tired of being taken advantage of and used and abused, and people just out to scam you and get you, get you for something. Try to always got their hand held out for that next dollar. Now I'm going to have to borrow Jill's credit card. Y'all, once I get her paid back, I start another IOU sheet. I bet you I'm going to be stuck here at this Dairy Queen. Let's listen and see if this engine will start. It did. Whew. I'm lucky. It usually just goes like that. I'm going to shut it back off because I definitely don't want to burn up this expensive gas, which is creeping up again. So, I guess I'm finished with my griping and complaining. Y'all feel free to gripe and complain too if it'll make you feel better. As you know, I do read and answer your comments, and it doesn't bother me if you spew out your anger and hatred about things. So let me go so I can enjoy this blizzard. It is so good, y'all. I hope that you can go get you one this weekend too. So y'all, please give me a thumbs up and share. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. You will be loved and accepted here, and I will read your comment and answer it. Prayer for me, please. Bye, guys.